Quacky the duck and Fluffy the cat were the best of friends. They had planned a delightful picnic by the lake, packing a basket with sandwiches, fruits, and a freshly baked pie. As they set out on their bright sunny day, they chatted and sang, excited for the fun ahead. However, as they reached the lake and laid out their picnic blanket, dark clouds began to gather overhead. Within minutes, the sky turned ominous, and a heavy downpour soaked their picnic plans. Quacky's feathers drooped, mirroring her gloomy mood. "Our picnic is ruined," she lamented, looking at the soggy bread and drenched berries. Fluffy, always the optimist, shook off the raindrops from her fur and smiled. "Don't let a little rain get you down, Quacky. We can still have fun." Quacky frowned. "How? Everything is wet and messy." Fluffy pointed towards the nearby old barn. "Let's take this indoors and make the best of it." Together, they hurriedly gathered their things and dashed to the barn. Inside, the barn was warm, filled with the smell of hay and the distant sound of raindrops. Fluffy quickly set up their picnic blanket, and they spread out the least soggy snacks. Quacky started to see Fluffy's point. The barn had a charm of its own. Fluffy found an old radio, and they tuned into a station playing cheerful music. "See? We can have our picnic right here," Fluffy said, munching on an apple. Quacky started to brighten up. They danced to the music and played games with the haystack, creating fun memories despite the storm outside. By the time the rain stopped, Quacky realized something important. "You know, Fluffy, this turned out to be a great picnic after all, even if it wasn't what we planned." Fluffy nodded. "That's the spirit, Quacky. Sometimes, things don't go as we plan, but we can always find a way to make the best of it." With their picnic basket lighter and their hearts fuller, Quacky and Fluffy stepped out of the barn into the fresh, post-storm air. They felt happy and content, knowing they could handle anything as long as they stayed positive and had each other. The end.